So in the last 3 unrealistic fantasy rebuilds, I'm 7-9 in winning championships. I went 3 for 3 in the Nets one, 3 for 3 in the Bulls one, but unfortunately I went 1 and 3 in the Lakers one, and that one should have been one of the more easier rebuilds that was the fantasy style. And today we're taking a crack at it with the Miami Heat. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? This is a team that is good on paper, solid in 2K, but I don't think can win a championship if I don't make any moves. I feel like I'm going to have to move Kyle Lowry this year, but we'll see how he's playing at the trade deadline. I don't think I'm going to trade him kind of pre-simulation. Duncan Robinson, though, is somebody that's definitely going to get traded. He's down to a 75 overall with the new roster updates. PJ Tucker, not as great of a player in 2K than he is in real life, so he most likely will be moved. Gonna keep Tyler Hero, and really just want to work on some of the rest of this team. Like even Oladipo, I could move because he has solid trade value, which is gonna be hard to match up contracts since it's the minimum. But I don't think I have bird rights on him in the 2022 offseason, therefore it only makes sense to move him this year. So I don't think I'm going to make any trades to start off the season. No injuries, auto-generated draft class. We're going to just let this team play its course, run its course throughout the year, and I'll show you guys in a little bit to see what our record is and if I need to move Lowry included with Duncan Robinson and PJ Tucker, etc. Okay, so it's December 15th, and now we can kind of look to trade some of the guys that weren't able to. Never mind, I turn off that restriction. So right now we are the 1 seed, which is good. We're 25-4, 11-1 at home, 14-3 on the road to start off the season. So I don't really know. Jimmy Butler is playing like an MVP guy, which I expected from him. Bam Adebayo is playing like a great number 2, what I like to see. Tyler Hero is playing great. Even Victor Oladipo, wow, that kind of changes some things. If Oladipo is just going to be a stud for us, and he's playing very well. Kyle Lowry is playing just fine. And yeah, Duncan Robinson's been a little bit disappointing as expected. I mean, his efficiency has been crazy. I'm just sure his shot tendency is low. So I don't think I'm going to make any moves right now. I think we're going to keep the simulation going. We're killing it at the moment. I will see you guys probably February 1st, and then we'll be making some moves. Okay, so it's February 1st, and we dropped from the 1 seed to the 2 seed. The Milwaukee Bucks have taken the 1 seed. And I feel like to beat them, like we're going to have to make a move. I mean, Oladipo's his efficiency has dropped off, so it kind of gives me an excuse to trade him. Kyle Lowry's been good. I'll see what the offers are, but if it's nothing special, I'm not going to really trade him unless I'm getting like noticeably a better point guard. So if I throw Duncan Robinson in the trade finder, I'm not really getting much more than I was a few months ago. So like, is Malik Beasley a move that I want to make? Not really. I mean, we could include him in Oladipo and see if we can get like a real stud, and I'm sure we can for these guys. I mean, like, why would I ever do this in 2K? We could get Dinwiddie, no thank you. Vanderbilt and Beverly. I mean, I like Vanderbilt to be like the 4 next to Jimmy and Bam, but not really what I want long term. Keldon Johnson is sick, but I don't really want Keldon Johnson. Bay's not bad, and I get Olynyk out of here. Like, I wouldn't mind a power forward. TJ Warren doesn't really make a lot of sense. So Cole Anthony, that would be kind of a sick pickup. But can I really, I mean, he can come off the bench. I could start Tyler Hero. That's not bad. And I get Terrence Ross, who you could say is better than Duncan Robinson, and I'd prefer having Cole Anthony long term. I do give up my first round pick this year. So I don't know. That's a good offer. I can get Clint Capella. I don't really like that front court idea. So let me do this trade. There's still a chance I look to move Terrence Ross, though, but I like this idea. Now, unfortunately, like, I don't want to give up that first. I don't think 2 seconds gets it done, but we could try it. Yeah, 2022 swap. I don't know. Could I give up maybe my first round pick in 2025? Okay. So that was able to be done. Now, if we look at the updated rotation, we can see we got Lowry, Hero, Butler, Tucker. Like, yeah, I feel like I need like a power forward, you know? I don't mind the Jayshawn Tate idea. It's just, I don't want to give up any more first. Like, I just gave Vincent. Yeah, no, I don't want to give up any more first round picks. Larry Nance Jr. at the 4 is and I get some draft capital out of that. You know what? I think I'm going to do this trade. So yeah, let's do that with Portland. Now, if we look at the updated rotation, I don't know if this team is better. At least I think it is. Cole Anthony's really good in this game, and he could be there long term. Like, it's not great, and like, I need to win a championship this year. So like, if I threw up Kyle Lowry and I threw Markieff Morris in the trade finder, Drew Holiday, interesting, but I don't really think it makes us too much better. Like, I would think about a deal if like De'Aaron Fox showed up, but man, and it's just the thing is, like, Lowry's going to regress in the offseason. Okay, so I think I'm going to be making this trade with the LA Lakers. I'm already at 7, Gabe Vincent, and a second-round pick for Wayne Ellington and Malik Monk, but I think Monk will be a perfect 9th man in the rotation. So I'm just going to look at one last trade finder, and that's with Terrence Ross. I could get Jordan Clarkson, who I'd probably prefer Yeah, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, then I would have to move Dedmon. I mean, I would probably end up having to move Clarkson eventually because he does regress in this game, which is unfortunate, but he's 29. So I'm going to do this trade. I like Clarkson over Ross to help us get a championship this year. So right now, our rotation for the time being and pretty much for the rest of the year is going to be Lowry, Hero, Butler, Nance, Adebayo with Cole Anthony, Jordan Clarkson, Dwayne Dedmon, and Malik Monk off the bench. With Eric Spoelstra, our system proficiency is going to be 4.5 star pace and space. What is defense? Wow, I did not expect to see that. It's 3.5. I mean, yeah, I guess we gotta stay with pace and space. Let me change his preferred system then. All right, so we are good to go. I will see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully we end up as the 1 seed or, even if we're the 2 seed. I just want to win it all. So Nikola Jokic takes home the MVP award. We were the 2 seed. I'm expecting to see the Milwaukee Bucks as I almost traded for Eubanks. But yeah, the Bucks are probably the team that is better than us, or that was better than us throughout the year. That Jokic and Sabonis All-NBA team, first team front court. It's pretty sick to see. You got a couple Lakers there. And we do get Jimmy Butler on All-NBA third team. Kind of shocking he's not higher up after that elite season he just put up. I don't know if I should lower his shot 3 tendency, but 34 rounded up percent for Jimmy Butler is not bad at all. We don't get Butler or Bam on all defensive first team, and we get nobody on all defensive second team as well. Damn, that's pretty tough. So we are the 2 seed. The Sixers ended up getting the 1 seed, okay? So we have the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 1. They have Sexland, they got Jetty Osman, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Rubio, Marketing. Yeah, it looks like they picked up Reggie Jackson and Davis Bertans throughout the year. If we take a look at the player stats, like Jimmy was a beast. Cole Anthony, I love having that. He's got 2 more years under team control. Like, I could move Kyle Lowry for a power forward, and I'd be perfectly fine having a Cole Anthony hero backcourt, most likely. Bam was a beast. Lowry, average 7.5 assists, shot well from 3, well from the line, playing good defense, give me that leadership. Jordan Clarkson was... What's up with that 3-point percentage, Jordan Clarkson? I do not know. Dwayne Dedmon was a fine backup center, and Malik Monk, did he shoot well from 3? I'll take that. Larry Nance. Not great. Yeah. Let me lower his shot 3 tendency for the playoffs. It's at a 38. I'm going to lower it to like a 10. And then 2K, let's see what they come up with for the playoffs. So yeah, same starting 5. I think I'm going to go... Honestly, I kind of like it. Yeah, I love Cole getting a lot of minutes. I love Butler getting 40. Like, I feel like Hero should get a little bit more. Like, how is Anthony getting more than Hero? So what I'm going to do is maybe go 19 to Clarkson, 26 to Nance, 29 to Cole, and then let's go 33 to Hero. And for the playoffs, this team is 4.5 star pace and space. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, we just got to get a good center or a power forward, and we'll be chilling. So round 1 against the Cavs, we should be okay. I like our chances. We're up 3 games to 2, so it's a close series, but we end up winning in 6 games. We kind of blow them out by 29 points here in game 6. Jimmy Butler drops 27, and he was a beast in round 1. So we're chilling. Kyle Lowry wasn't great, but it is what it is. We have the Atlanta Hawks in round 2. I was hoping to face the New York Knicks, who I don't really ever see make it past round 1 in the playoffs in year 1. We do have the 3 seed. It's going to be a tough opponent. Just kidding. We give them the good old gentleman sweep, and we're moving on to the conference finals. And in the second round, Jimmy Butler is just like a superstar for us. I don't think I'm going to move him at all in this video unless it's like a really steep regression in year 3. But Kyle Lowry had a better series. It looks like he had 49 from the field, 39 from 3. Bam was a beast. But we do have the Brooklyn Nets. Now they got Kyrie, James Harden, Kevin Durant. Eric Gordon's here. Looks like that was a Joe Harris trade. Let's see what happens. Game 1, we do pick up the victory by 35 points. Speaking of 35, that's how many points Jimmy Butler had. Bam had a mean double-double, almost a triple-double. Hero and Clarkson go off. They combined for 54 points. Clarkson at 26 and 21. All right, let's go. Game 2, we lose them. All right, by 7. So we split the games at home. Game 3, we lose. It's going to be tough. It's just like the Nets team is just so good. And we're down 3 games to 1. We lose by 4. Okay. So I don't really feel good at all about winning this series and going 3 for 3. Man, I started off so well with the Bulls because that's a team that you don't really expect to do so. The Nets, you expect to win 3 in a row. This Heat team, I mean, we still have a shot. I'm not going to act like we're going to lose this series. We just need to win this game 6 here to go to a game 7. Not looking great right now. We need a big second half. And we're down by 9. I mean, it's doable. Let's just see what happens in the 4th. Not off to a good start. And we are going to get eliminated in 6 games. Oh, that's brutal, man. Maybe I should have traded Kyle Lowry. Maybe I should have moved Larry Nance to get a better power forward. But yeah, that kind of sucks a little bit. And the Brooklyn Nets win it all. Kevin Durant is your finals MVP. They beat the Jazz in 7, so we traded Terrence Ross to Utah, and he ends up going to the finals. All right, so draft lottery. I really don't know why I kept my draft pick. That was kind of silly since it was going to be at 1 star, and it was from the Nets, so pick 30, great. So we'll look at kind of like the top draft picks after the draft. So I guess it would make sense to move my pick, or no, it would make sense to draft my the player and then move them. So Kyle Lowry, if I were to move him, I mean, I might wait till I draft. Ooh, Lonzo Ball. He's coming off a bad season, so maybe that's why I can get him. But that's kind of a nice pickup. I kind of would just straight up do that, hoping like he bounces back. I don't know. I may do that. Let me just draft my player first, because maybe he can have 2.5 star trade value. All right, so yeah, there was some studs here at the top. This guy's gonna be a Eurostash for 3 years. That's kind of crazy. So we got Henry Wagner, brother of Franz and Mo. No, not really, but we're gonna sign those 2 guys right now. And then if I were to throw those 2 with Kyle Lowry in the trade finder before we hit player progression, where his value is gonna drop, what could I get? Lonzo, that's not a bad trade. Because then I can throw Patrick Williams at the 4. I mean, if I could do that, I will. Jeremy Grant, no. D'Lo, I mean, Lonzo and Patrick Williams is kind of enticing. Like, is it not? Because clearly I need to make some moves. And then I could probably move Patrick Williams, because he has sick trade value. So if I were to do this and just do this 4-for-2 swap, I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, we're going to get Lonzo Ball. And who knows? Maybe I end up moving Lonzo Ball. Maybe I move Patrick Williams. We'll see. Let me just see who's a free agent at the moment. Do we have anybody? So Dwayne Dedmon, I'd like to bring back. Might look to trade him now because I feel like he's going to regress. Yeah, like Monk's out of the rotation. Oh, and I could move Lonzo Ball for Ben Simmons, but that just gives no spacing on this team with Bam Adebayo and kind of Jimmy Butler. He's not bad. Ooh. I don't normally get Chris Paul, but I feel like that could be a huge pickup for us. Kind of like that, but he's 37. Like, what if he retires next year? I could get Malcolm Brogdon, Jamal Murray, and Bones Highland's not a bad idea. Ooh, I kind of like the Chris Paul idea. You know what? I'm going to go out. I'm going to get Chris Paul. We do have to trade Dwayne Dedmon. We do get a first-round pick in this. Welcome to the team, Chris Paul. I know he's going to regress, but I think, it's an upgrade. Like, going from Kyle Lowry and Larry Nance to Chris Paul and Patrick Williams, I'll take that. I kind of like this trade idea, and then moving Bam to the 4. I do, because I kind of like Dorte over Jordan Clarkson anyway, and Miles Turner over Patrick Williams makes us a lot better. Like, even this trade is so enticing. But then I won't be able to really move Poku for a good front court player. Oh, man. I mean, I think I'm going to do this trade right here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move Bam to a power forward. Because he kind of did that. Oh, my God. We just have nobody on this team. We have 3. We have 6. We have 7. I need 2 guys in free agency. Oh, yikes. Big yikes here. So I can go out. I can sign Duncan Robinson. I mean, probably should do that. Yeah, let me sign him to a 2-year deal. And then we're kind of screwed. I'm going to go out, offer Daniel Tice a deal. I don't really think I can afford anybody here. I'll offer Elfrid Payton. I do have a couple future first-round picks that we could look to move. Yeah, I can get Moses Brown and a first-round pick for Payton and Tice. So let's do that, trade exception included. And then we have a little bit of draft capital for the future. We have a Blazers first, a Suns first, a Mavericks first. I mean, that's not terrible. So taking a look at player progression, Paul regresses, but that is no surprise. I still think this team could be in prime position to win a championship next year. All right, so let's start out this season, and I don't know how I feel about this team. Maybe I should have stuck with Lonzo. But we have Chris Paul, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Miles Turner. That's actually an elite starting 5. Cole Anthony, Chris Dorte, Moses Brown, and Duncan Robinson off the bench isn't bad at all either. And then we just take a quick look at system proficiency. I mean, this defense proficiency would be sick. We're still 4.5 star pace and space. We actually might be 5 star at the end of the year. So I'll see you guys around the trade deadline if I'm going to make a trade or not. All right, so we're here at the 2023 trade deadline. We are the 1 seed, which means I don't know if I'm going to make any trades. 42-14 right now, 6 games up over the 2 seed. And just kind of taking a look at the player stats, pretty evenly distributed right now with 7 double-digit scores. So, I don't know. Cole Anthony's been maybe a little bit worse this year. How's Chris Paul been? 10-7. I mean, Chris Paul maybe hasn't been all that, but we're the 1 seed. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do I trade Chris Paul? If he's gonna retire, just so I can get something good for him? I might hope he doesn't retire and save him till the offseason. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Is there any contract extensions I can deal with? Nope. So yeah, see you guys at the end of the year, and let's hope we get a ring in year 2. All right, so Giannis wins MVP, but we are the 1 seed. Maybe it was just the 2 seed, unluckiness last year. James Wiseman wins most improved in year 3. Okay, yeah. He averaged a double-double this year. I would give it to him. I'm hoping Butler gets an All-NBA team, but he might not because he scored under 20 points per game. But no, he does. He averages 19, 7, and 6. I don't care. I will take that. Miles Turner and Chris Paul on all defensive second teams. So we didn't get anybody last year. So I will take that this year. We are going to be taking on the Charlotte Hornets in round 1. Normally not that bad of a matchup, but like LaMelo Ball in the 2K simulation is just absolutely dirty. So we'll see what happens in that 7-game series. Here are the stats. Like I said, pretty evenly distributed scoring-wise. Rebounds, we had Bam at 10, Miles Turner 35% from 3. That's not too bad. We had 3 guys, basically 4 over 5 assists per game. And here we go. This is going to be the playoff rotation. Pretty much what it was going into the year. And do we get a 5-star system proficiency? We do. Would you look at that? That is massive. Okay, that means we have no excuse to not win it all. We're tied 2-2, but we do end up beating the Hornets in 6 games in round 1. I was a little nervous because LaMelo in the simulation tend to lose round 1s as a 1 or 2 seed. But hey, I'll take it. All right, now we have the Toronto Raptors who have added CJ Kemp. He was the first overall pick last year. Was all right as a rookie. They moved Scotty Barnes to the bench. Don't know if I really agree with that. So it's a good team. They could definitely beat us. And I said that last year with the Hawks in round 2. We ended up gentlemen sweeping them after I think that they could end up beating us there. But I will take that 10 times out of 10. I didn't quite see if we're taking on the Bucks in the finals. I didn't quite see who they were facing. But Jimmy Butler was a beast in the second round. Hero was a stud. Bam was great. What's with my veteran point guards not playing well in the playoffs? Like Chris Paul, he's still shooting 51% from 3. So we have Atlanta, a team we gentlemen swept last year. They've added really nobody new to this team besides like Isaiah Thomas. We should beat them. And for the second year, oh my God, we lose in the conference finals. That's so brutal. That's so brutal. Come on. In 7 games too, it was 1-0, 1-1. 2-1 them, 2-2. So it was back and forth, 3-2 us. And they beat us twice in a row. Oh my God. So in a video where I wanted to win 3 straight rings, we are 0-2 to start this off. So I can't go next year without winning it all, because then that is a colossal failure for me today. All right, so draft lottery time. I don't know if I have like a random first round pick that would be a steal. Oh my God, look at OKC with 4 lottery picks now. They're only going to end up with 3 because that Wizards pick is lottery protected, but that's kind of crazy. So we have nothing here, but I'm going to definitely use that draft capital to make some moves since it's the final year. So it is the draft, and let's see what moves I want to make. So like Chris Paul, 2 first round picks. What can we get? Because Ben Simmons doesn't make the spacing any better. I can get DeRozan and Caruso. I mean, we do need bench help. Jaylen Brown's not bad, but I need a point guard. De'Aaron Fox, I think I do that trade. Yeah, I'm going to get De'Aaron Fox, excuse me. Do I also get somebody else? Gerald Patton? Sure, let's do that. All right, so I'm going to do this trade. Duncan Robinson at first and Gerald Patton for Ennis Freedom and Kendrick Nunn. May end up moving those guys eventually. We'll see. So the top pick here in the 2023 draft was Andy Garnett, maybe the son of Kevin Garnett. Probably not by now. Actually, could definitely be, yeah. We're going to pick up the team option on all these guys. I don't know like if I'm going to be making any more moves. I do want to re-sign Tower Hero, obviously. So he's a restricted free agent. I'll just wait and see if he gets offered a deal in the moratorium phase. Oh, Miles Turner's a free agent too. Please don't tell me he signed elsewhere. Okay, he didn't, and I bird rights. Oh, wow, I almost messed that up big time. So let's give him a 4-year deal. Let's give Tower Hero a 5-year deal. Turner comes back. Tower Hero, let's go. Player progression, though. I like where we're at. Nobody's regressing too much. I mean, Ennis Freedom is. We may move Kendrick Nunn for like a backup wing, just because I already have Cole Anthony as my backup point guard. So let me just see what I end up or I want to do here. So Kendrick Nunn, like Ennis Freedom. Yeah, if I can find a backup wing. And I'm getting some good offers here, like Kevin Huerter. That's not bad. He shot 42% from 3. I can get Grayson Allen. I can get Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, we already had De'Aaron Fox, though. I can get Drew Eubanks, Monte Morris, Jakob Poeltl. I actually may do Jakob Poeltl because he's a pretty good backup center. And then I'd look to move Moses Brown. So we're going to do that. We get a first-round pick as well. And then one last trade I'm going to make is going to involve Moses Brown. It's going to involve KZ Okpala. It's going to involve that first-round pick. And I want to see if I can get a wing. I only get 3 offers, of course. So Brandon Boston Jr. was actually pretty good last year. Yeah, we're going to do this trade right here. All right, so quick coaching game plan right here. The same starting 5. We got Cole Anthony, Chris Duarte, Jakob Poeltl, and Brandon Boston Jr. I am perfectly fine with that rotation. Are we going to be 5-star pace and space? Yes, we are going to the year. That is absurd. Like last year, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline, but this is definitely the best team I put on paper. And if we go this whole video without winning a championship, I don't know if I can keep doing these. All right, so it is the trade deadline, and once again, we are the 1 seed. We have a 5.5 game lead up on the Atlanta Hawks for it. We're 46-11 right now. Oh, man. I don't know if I just, like, constructed this roster in a poor way, but we have 5-star system proficiency, so if this team can't win a championship at the end of the year, I don't know what else to do, because I wanted to keep Jimmy, I wanted to keep Bam, I wanted to keep Tower Hero. And it looks like we're going to be finishing up the final season as the 1 seed again, having an alright April for a 1 seed. I mean, like, not the best in the world. We end up not getting the MVP award. Didn't think anybody would. That goes to Trae Young. Casey Dean, the Rookie of the Year. He was the 15th overall pick. Shout out to, like, the Michael Carter Williams of the world. Giannis was also the 15th pick, so shout out to the 15th pick here. That would be funny if anybody else here was, but we get Coach of the Year. First time in this video. So the Miami Heat are nowhere to be found. No, Jimmy Butler gets it every single year in this video. I think for the playoffs, do I want to alter his shot 3 tendency? I don't know. For the first time, he does get all defensive second team. Nice. All right, so here we go. I saw somebody, wait, on all rookie team. Was that actually true? Hold on 1 second. I saw somebody by the name of Anthony Edwards. Yeah. Interesting. He's on the Utah Jazz, and he is a power forward out of UCal. Okay, not the Anthony Edwards we know. So in round 1, we have the Toronto Raptors. We had beaten them in the playoffs before. They're finally starting this nice front court. Should look to move Siakam. I don't know why you're starting THT over OG Anunoby. That's not a great idea. So here are the player stats. Yeah, still like an evenly distributed team. Like, I'm cool with that. I just don't know. I really don't know if it's going to be a recipe for success. Here's going to be the allocation for the minutes here in the playoffs. And I just want to view one last thing. If we have a 5-star system proficiency, we do. We have no reason not to win a championship in this video. In round 1, we end up winning in 5. It's a great start. Tower Hero goes off. All right, I'm cool with that. You know what? I'll let 2K come up. Maybe they want to come up with a new game plan for the Celtics. Let's see. They're my kryptonite as usual. They have D'Lo. They got the Williams squared front court. They have Whiteside now. Please don't lose to them. Let's go. We beat them in 5. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this was pretty evenly distributed here. Tower Hero, though, he is a stud. 60% from the field. Averages 20 points a night, 6 assists, 54 from 3. Holy crap. Look at this efficiency for the playoffs. 75% true shooting percentage. That's mind-blowing. That good old 56, 49, 94 splits. We have the Cavs here. Come on. 60 to Cavs. Good team. Got Garland at a 91, Mobley at a 92, Allen at an 89. But we should beat them and go to the finals for the first time in this video. And yes, we finally do. We're 12-1 in the playoffs right now. There's no reason for us not to win the finals. Jimmy, Fox, and Hero all scored 20 plus in the conference finals. And we have the Memphis Grizzlies. They have Ja, Melton, Warren, Jaren Jackson Jr., Xavier Tillman. Oh! They have Sabonis. You know, I'm a big fan of Sabonis on the Grizzlies. So let's see what happens here. Game 1, we win. You know what? I am upset I didn't 3-peat, but I would be so happy if I just end this with 1 ring. Oh, they beat us. They beat us. All right. 1-1, 2-1. Come on. 3-1. Yes. And let's just end up winning the series. And we end up winning in 6. I don't care. We at least ended the video with 1 ring. Jimmy Butler is your finals MVP. Let's freaking go. Honestly, this team should have won, I think, last year. I forgot who beat us in the conference finals. I think it was the Atlanta Hawks in 7. No reason for them to beat us. Year 1, I think, yeah, Brooklyn, like, Kyle Lowry, maybe I should have moved. Like, that wasn't a great team. That made sense. But I should have ended this video with 2 rings, so I'm a little upset that didn't happen. But this team is so stacked. It really is. And if Jimmy was gone, like Hero 24, Fox 26, Adebayo 26, Cole Anthony 24, Dorte, oh, he's 27, jeez. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know who you want to see with a fantasy unrealistic rebuild next that I maybe just only have done a realistic one so far. Try to win 3 in a row. Do you want to see maybe Boston? Do you want to see maybe Minnesota, Houston? Let me know down below. And if you did enjoy, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. So hope everyone had a great day. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.